Hello students, let's learn how to complete and balance a redox reaction. So look at this equation. This is an example. Complete this equation. That is MnO4 minus plus I minus plus H plus. So we will complete this equation and balance the same. For that, first we should write what happens to MnO4 minus. So MnO4 minus changes to Mn2 plus in presence of acid. So H plus means presence of acid is there. So in presence of acid, MnO4 minus changes to Mn2 plus. This we should know. Then balance this equation. So this is actually the reduction half, the first half of this equation. We will write this half at first, then balance this equation. So for balancing this equation, we will balance the atoms other than hydrogen and oxygen. So first we will balance the atoms other than hydrogen and oxygen. Here manganese is the other atom. It is already balanced. Now look at oxygen. Here it is 4 oxygen atoms. So we are adding 4 oxygen atoms. For that we will add H2O. So oxygen atoms balance Ni, water molecule add here. Then comes hydrogen, 4 into 2, 8 hydrogen atoms should be added here. So for that we are adding 8H plus. So hydrogen atoms add here, H plus കൊടുക്കുക, oxygen atoms add here, water molecule കൊടുക്കുക, H2O add here. Now we need to balance the charge. So next step is we need to balance the charge. Charge balancing ആണ് അടുത്ത step. Here 8 plus and 1 minus, that is 7 positive charge. Here 2 positive charge. This is neutral. So we need to balance the charge. For balancing charge, we are adding electrons. So we know the charge of electron is negative. So we can add electrons here. 5 electrons are to be added here. So 5 minus charge. That means 2 plus. So the left charge is 2 plus. So 2 plus is left. Here also 2 plus. So the charge is balanced now. So this is the first equation and it is a balanced equation. Now comes to the second part, that is I minus. So I minus changes to I2, that we should know. MnO4 minus oxidizes I minus to I2. അത് അറിഞ്ഞിരിക്കണം. I minus I2 ആയിട്ട് മാറുന്നു. That is the oxidation half. That is the second part. So we are balancing this equation also. Then atom balancing. So 2I minus. Then comes charge balancing. Here it is 2 minus charge. Here it is neutral. So it is 0. So we are adding electrons here. 2 electrons are to be added. Then this will also be 2 minus. So the charge is balanced. So this is the second half. Then we need to add 1 and 2. First equation and second equation കൂടി add ചെയ്യുമ്പോൾ we will get the final equation. Before that we are equalizing the number of electrons. Number of electrons തുല്യമാക്കണം. അതിന് suitable coefficient വെച്ച് equationsനെ add ചെയ്യാം. So for that ഇവിടെ നമുക്ക് 2 വെച്ച് add ചെയ്യാം, ഇവിടെ 5 വെച്ച് add ചെയ്യാം. So 2 വെച്ച് add ചെയ്യുമ്പോൾ this will be 10 electrons. 5 വെച്ച് add ചെയ്യുമ്പോൾ this will be 10 electrons. So we can easily cancel the number of electrons. Then we can write the final equation. So 2 വെച്ച് multiply ചെയ്തിട്ടുള്ള equation ആയിരിക്കണം എഴുതേണ്ടത്. So 2 into 5, that is 10 electrons plus 16H plus 2 MnO4 minus. Then second equation the left side, that is 5 into 2 10I minus. So left side മുഴുവൻ add ചെയ്തു. Then right side, that is 2 into Mn2 plus 8H2O. Then second equation the RHS, that is 5 into I2, 5I2 plus 10 electrons. Then 10 electron get cancelled. Then 16H plus 2 MnO4 minus plus 10I gives 2 Mn2 plus 8H2O plus 5I2. That is a final equation. So using this equation we can complete this equation. So this is our question. So 2 MnO4 minus, then 10 I minus, then 16H plus, then right side is the same, 2Mn2 plus 8H2O plus 5I2. So this is the final equation. Now let's see another question. Second question, that is MnO4 minus plus Fe2 plus H plus gives. So this is the second question. So in this question also we can write the first part as the same, that is MnO4 minus oxidizes Fe2 plus in presence of H plus, or in the presence of acid MnO4 minus oxidizes Fe2 plus. So the change of MnO4 minus is the same, that is MnO4 minus Mn2 plus ആയി മാറുന്നു എന്നുള്ള ചേഞ്ച് ആണ് ഈ കേസിൽ നടക്കുന്നത്. അതുകൊണ്ട് this part is the same. So this is the first equation. Then second equation is Fe2 plus. Fe2 plus in the change endana. Fe2 plus is converted to Fe3 plus. So MnO4 minus oxidizes Fe2 plus to Fe3 plus, that we should know. Then balance this equation. So Fe atoms same ആണ്, number of atoms same ആണ്, then comes charge 2 plus and 3 plus. So 2 positive, 3 positive. Here we can add 1 electron, then this will be equal. So 2 plus charge here, 3 plus charge, then 1 electron means 1 minus. So it will be 2 plus. So 2 plus and 2 plus. So the charges are balanced. So this is the second equation. Now we are adding 1 and 2. Before that we need to balance, or we need to equalize the number of electrons by adding or by multiplying with a suitable constant. So here we don't need to multiply with any number. Here we can multiply with 5. So it will be 5 electrons. Here also 5 electrons. So this is the same. Here we can multiply this equation with the 5. So we can add 1 and 2. Then the equation will be 10 electrons. Not 10 electrons, it is 5 electrons plus 8H plus MnO4 minus, then LHS of this equation. So 5 into Fe2 plus 5 Fe2 plus. So LHS ellam add chedu, then RHS. So Mn2 plus 4H2O plus second equation de RHS. So 5 into Fe3 plus 5 electrons. So 5 electrons get cancelled. Then the final equation is 8H plus MnO4 minus 5 Fe2 plus gives Mn2 plus 4H2O plus 5 Fe3 plus. So using this equation we can complete this equation, that is MnO4 minus, it is the same, Fe2 plus it is 5, H plus it is 8, then the right side is the same, Mn2 plus 4H2O plus 5 Fe3 plus. So this is the final equation. Now we can write one more equation, that is, so the fourth question is MnO4 minus plus SO3 2 minus plus H plus gives. So this is another question. Here also the first part is the same, MnO4 minus changes SO3 2 minus, or MnO4 minus oxidizes SO3 2 minus in presence of acid. So MnO4 minus changes to Mn2 plus, and we are balancing this equation, and this is the first equation and this is the same. Now comes the second part, that is SO3 2 minus 2. SO3 2 minus changes to SO4 2 minus. So MnO4 minus oxidizes SO3 2 minus to SO3 2 minus, that we should know. Then balance this equation. So sulfur atoms, that is balanced. Then oxygen atom, 3 oxygen, 4 oxygen. Here we are adding H2O. So for balancing oxygen we are adding H2O. Then comes hydrogen. Here 2 hydrogen atoms, so we will add 2H plus here. So it is balanced. Then comes charge balancing. Here it is, this is neutral and this is 2 minus. This is 2 minus. This is 2 plus. So here RHS, it is 0, it is 2 minus. So we will add electrons for balancing charge. We can add 2 electrons here. So 2 electrons means 2 minus charge. So it will be equal. So 2 electrons are added for balancing charge. Then comes addition of 1 and 2. This is second equation. This is first equation. 1 plus 2. So before that, equalize the number of electrons. Here we can multiply with 2. Here we can multiply with 5. Then 10 electrons plus 16H plus 2 MnO4 minus. Then comes the second equation, LHS 5 into H2O, 5 H2O, then 5 SO3 2 minus gives the right side 2 Mn2 plus 8 H2O plus the right side of the second equation, that is 5 into 5 SO4 2 minus plus 10H plus 10 electrons. So 10 electron get cancelled. Now comes 16H plus in the LHS and 10H plus in the RHS. So we can write 6H plus here. So 6H plus left in the LHS. Then H2O, 5H2O and 8H2O, 5H2O in the LHS and 8H2O in the RHS. So here 3H2O left. So this is the final equation, that is 6H plus 2 MnO4 minus plus 5 SO3 2 minus gives 2 Mn2 plus 3 H2O plus 5 SO4 2 minus. So using this equation we can finalize this equation also, that is 2 MnO4 minus 5 SO3 2 minus 6H plus, then right side 2 Mn2 plus 3 H2O plus 5 SO4 2 minus. So this is the final equation. So hope you have understood how to complete and balance redox reactions.